Yo, what's going on guys? Rhys here from Stoic Pool, and in this video we're going to be talking about the pool updates for Epoch 227. Let's get into it. Right guys, so there's been a lot of news for Cardano this Epoch. We've had the Goguen roadmap release, which was massive, absolutely huge. There's a whole plan laid out over the next 6 months of what's going to be happening with the slow rollout of these smart contract tools. That includes the Marlowe playground, which we can check out in various different formats. One particularly interesting one for me is the Blockly, which I'm going to do a separate video on, where we kind of go through and make some little smart contracts and see how it all works. The UK is going into lockdown, most likely. We're going to find out for certain on Thursday, but it's looking like quite likely. So that means aside from coaching, I'm going to be spending a lot of time around the house, which means I can spend more time working on these exploring these new tools and kind of discovering how they all work for myself and start building stuff, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, community news. There's been loads of stuff going on with the community as well, including some new apps coming out, some stuff being tested. There's been a whole YouTube group put together for Cardano, kind of people who are making videos about Cardano on YouTube, which is awesome. Like, just more positive steps for the community. Everyone seems to want to change the parameters at the minute, and this Epoch is the first time we're going to actually hit that 50% decentralization, which is awesome. That D parameter is nothing that's going to matter to anyone who's delegating to Stoic, but what that means is basically that the community is going to be making half of the blocks on the blockchain, which is a really important milestone for us as stake pool operators. Yeah, so that's really positive, even though it doesn't affect delegation at all, other than potentially more of us making more blocks. Seeing as I'm going to be at home, I'm going to be making a lot more videos about different elements of Cardano, especially with this new Goguen roadmap. I'm going to be doing stuff on Daedalus and the different wallet functions as well, which you can check out. Guys, I'm really looking forward to spending the next couple of weeks exploring the smart contracts and seeing what you can do to put things together for that. It's going to be really interesting. Expect loads of new content about Cardano. This Epoch, I'm going to be updating the pledge for the pool. So we're going to hit 25K, which is kind of a big milestone for us, because then as soon as we can produce a block, provided we get a bit of an increase in delegation, that means that we might get shortlisted for support from IOHK, which will mean we can basically get a little support from them, where we can start producing a lot more blocks. We're gonna enter the parameters for small stake pools to be able to get that support from the big boys, basically, which is really exciting for us, because then even with very small delegation, we can still start producing a bunch of blocks, which in turn will just attract more and more delegation, and that's going to really help us grow as a stake pool. So I'm really looking forward to, fingers crossed, getting a bit of support from them at some point. It's just once we hit the parameters, we can qualify for the support. That's really going to be a game changer for me as the stake pool operator, and for all of the people who are already delegating to the pool. So fingers crossed that goes really well. What else has been going on? Marketing of Stoic Pool has been going all right. We still need to be making more videos, but as I said, now we're going to be in lockdown. I'm going to actually have the time to do that and the kind of headspace to do it as well, because sometimes, like, I coach full time, so I'm up first thing in the morning and I'm working till very late at night, usually pointing and shouting at people and teaching them all kinds of crazy gymnastic stuff. So that means I even though I plan to make videos on a lot of different stuff, including for my fitness business, it's not just for the stake pool, for my fitness business, for my personal channel and my personal website, it means I don't have a lot of energy and headspace to actually focus on these things, even though they're very important to me. But luckily, although lockdown kind of sucks, it's a bit of a blessing in disguise for me, because it means that I will be able to focus on these things as well and dive even deeper into kind of pushing them, which is really exciting from my perspective. Yeah, so also, what else has been going on? Yeah, I've been working on loads of articles for the website, so check out stoicpool.com. There's going to be loads and loads of information on staking, on the smart contracts, on the Goguen era, what happens with all that kind of stuff. So loads and loads of stuff, loads of updates, loads of great information that's going to help people who don't quite understand the ecosystem and how it works. People who are new or just investors or holders of Cardano can actually understand what's going on better and make better, more informed decisions about what they're doing with their ADA. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. That's the Epoch 227 update. If you're looking for someone to stake to, consider staking to Stoic Pool. Delegate your ADA to Stoic Pool, search in Yoroi or Daedalus Stoic. or just get the ID from below because it's all in all of the YouTube videos, okay? Yeah, guys, otherwise give the video a like, share, subscribe for more updates from Stoic Pool every epoch, or every couple of days, in fact, at the minute, because there's going to be a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, share us with your mates and help us promote and get a little bit of delegation so that we can start producing loads of blocks and get more rewards for you guys, okay? That is it for me for this video, guys, and as always, keep in touch with yourselves.